you choose only a reliable way, Klaipėda Port always welcomes you. Klaipėda Port is open for everyone who is aiming towards productive cooperation. Klaipėda State Seaport is a convenient geopolitical location, that is to say, between the CIS, Asian countries, and the nations of Northwest Europe. Klaipėda Port maintains trade relations with 65 countries. The port is also distinguished for its following features. It is ice-free, even in the coldest winters. It is a crossing point of two international transport corridors, east-west and north-south. It stevedores all types of cargo. It satisfies all international standards requirements. It is a large center of intermodal transport, interconnected by well-developed road and railway networks. It has laser tanker navigation and moorage, and a sophisticated radio location system has been installed. Incoming and outgoing ships are navigated by qualified local pilots. Modern and universal Klaipėda Port is deep water. The depth of the entrance channel is 14.5 meters, and the port channel is 14 meters. The port may handle bulk cargo vessels with capacity of up to 70,000 tons and tankers of up to 100,000 tons, and there are quays for fishing vessels. Klaipėda Port, as an international transport and transit point, is especially important for the Lithuanian economy. As much as 2/3 of cargo handled in the port are exports or imports of Lithuania. The remaining portion of the cargo is from Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and other countries. According to the information of the Lithuanian Free Market Institute, the port and the companies operating there receive approximately 800 million euros of income per year. The port's revenue form approximately 4.5% of the Lithuanian GNP. The port and the companies operating there provide more than 23,000 jobs. This employment number is approximately 22% of all jobs in Klaipėda City. All marine businesses and cargo handling services are provided in the port. There are 19 large stevedoring, ship repair, and building yards in the port. Stevedoring companies. Klaipėdos Nafta, Klaipėda Oil Terminal, transships heavy and light oil products and crude oil. The company is able to transship more than 9 million tons of production. The total volume of storage tanks exceeds 400,000 cubic meters. One of the most modern terminals in Europe, the facility can handle tankers with capacity of up to 100,000 tons and simultaneously transship 124 tank cars. Krovinų terminalis, cargo terminal, stevedores oil and chemical products from railway transport into tankers, etc. Separate lines are equipped for different products. The storage area contains 13 tanks, totaling 182,000 cubic meters. Its annual capability is 2,500,000 tons. The company handles vessels with a capacity of up to 80,000 tons. Klaipėda Stevedoring Company, Clasco, stevedores and stores approximately 60 different types of cargo. The company owns 5 specialized terminals, bulk and liquid fertilizers, bulk products, general and ro-ro cargo, and 22 universal quays. Therefore, it is able to handle any type of vessel. The present annual capacity of the company is 12 million tons of cargo. The company provides all logistical services. Vega renders stevedoring, storage, logistic, and port services and is able to stevedore more than 4 million tons of cargo per year. There are 6 specialized terminals: bulk and liquid fertilizers, agricultural products, liquid chemicals and inert bulk materials, and an alimentary oil terminal, the only one in the port. This facility accepts vessels with capacity of up to 60,000 tons and handles over 300 tank cars per day. Klaipėdos Keleivių ir Krovinų terminalis, Klaipėda Passenger and Cargo Terminal, is engaged in 2 areas of activities. It performs ro-ro cargo and passenger servicing. The company also stevedores liquid cargo and collects and processes waste from vessels and ships. The new and modern passenger and cargo terminal will accept up to 9 vessels per day and service cruise ships. Klaipėdos Smelte stevedores and stores packed, dry, bulk, and liquid cargo. The present stevedoring capacity is 6 million tons. However, the company is planning to significantly expand capacity and to develop its activities with new terminals for containers and frozen products, and a logistics center. In addition to stevedoring, storing, and logistics services, the company renders services of tugboats and other logistics. Klaipėdos Hydrotechnica builds, reconstructs, and repairs hydrotechnical structures and equipment, performs dredging of the port and cleaning of the seabed, renders stevedoring services, rents construction equipment and floating measurement devices, provides diving services, constructs entrance roads to railways and under cranes. Lietuviški Durpių Krova, Lithuanian peat terminal, stevedores and stores, loose and packed peat, wood chips, clay, gravel, and crushed stone. It also provides transportation services. Furthermore, it is planning to expand its storage volume to 60,000 square meters. The core activity of Klaipėda Terminal Group is stevedoring of cargo. The company is able to annually stevedore 2,500,000 tons of cargo, including up to 300,000 conditional containers. The company handles ro-ro vessels, stevedores general cargo, and renders all cargo services. The core activities of Vakarų Krova, Western stevedoring, consist of stevedoring and storage of bulk and packed cargo, as well as wood, metal, and its products, and also providing customs and other port services. The capacity of the terminal is approximately 1 million tons of cargo per year. Malku Ilankos Terminal is a specialized terminal for stevedoring, sorting, and storage of logs and wood chips. Approximately 1 million cubic meters of wood per year may be loaded onto vessels from its own work area of 15 hectares. The use of new generation equipment allows stevedoring of a vessel at an average rate of 300 cubic meters per hour. Ship repair and building yards. Vakarų Laivų Gamykla, Western Shipyard, unifies 18 companies, the activities of which are the building and repair of ships and motor yachts, manufacturing of floating platforms, metal structures and tanks, and trade in metals. The company owns 5 floating docks and repairs Panamax-type ships. Baltija Shipbuilding Yard builds and equips vessels to a maximum size of 115 by 18.2 meters and manufactures hull, blocks, and superstructures of vessels. The company is able to annually manufacture more than 40,000 tons of metal structures. Lavite performs ship repairs, constructs recreational marine cutters, yachts, and boats, and produces fish processing equipment. It maintains ship rescue measures and fire equipment inventories, performs tests, and makes certifications. The company stevedores frozen fish products and fish meal. Klaipėdos Laivų Remontas, Klaipėda Ship Repair Yard, maintains and services the port's yachts and other recreational vessels, and provides operator functions for the cruise ship terminal. The company repairs vessels of small and average tonnage, manufactures metal structures and machines spare parts, and renders services of interline and cargo forwarding. Navigation lines. Klaipėda Port has the widest network of navigation lines in the Baltic states. 22 navigation lines connect Klaipėda with ports in Denmark, Sweden, Germany, Poland, Belgium, Russia, Finland, Great Britain, and other countries. Under the flag of Lithuania, more than 200 vessels and ships navigate all over the world. Klaipėda Port is an initiator for the haulage of containers and containers by railways within the Eastern Baltic region. Regular routes of the trains Vikingas and Mercurialis, attractive tariff rates of services, and a short delivery period for cargo allow for successful competition with road transport. In Klaipėda Port, there are about 50 maritime brokers and agents enterprises. They provide services as ship's agent, cargo forwarding, and other services. The companies, representing ship owners and charterers and cargo managers, cooperate with the various port companies and state services. The scope of work of the companies of Klaipėda Port obviously increases every year. This growth is determined by the millions in investments of private and state capital. The state enterprise, the Klaipėda State Seaport Authority, allocates €1 million annually exclusively for modernization of the infrastructure. The authority aims to ensure functioning and competitive ability of the port, to use and develop properly the infrastructure of the port, to create conditions for business development, to increase throughput and safety of the port, and to develop effective marketing. The Port Authority is a member of 5 international associations and is expanding its relations in international projects and conferences. The interests of the port and Lithuanian transport are maintained in representative offices in Minsk, Moscow, and Hamburg. The plans of Klaipėda Port are related to all branches of maritime businesses, construction of new cargo and passenger terminals, a port area of 150 places for small vessels and yachts, and further development of cruise lines facilities and services are planned. There are further plans to construct a deep sea, that is to say 17.5-meter depth Avonport, and to handle Baltamax type vessels. The coming huge development effort will ensure the strengthened positions of the port. Klaipėda Port continues to improve and aims to find a place in the top positions among the best in Europe. Klaipėda Port is an excellent logistics platform for trade and an accountable and obliging partner. Choose a reliable way